Hey beautiful! Wuthering Waves finally drip marketed Luuk, and today you and Zani are going to sit down and talk about everything we currently know about him. And yes, before we start, there's also a Lunite subscription giveaway. All you have to do is like the video and leave a comment below to enter. Alright, let's start with the question everyone's been asking. When is Luuk actually coming out? Based on the information floating around right now, Luuk is expected to release in Phase 2 of version 3.1, which is currently projected for around February 26, 2026. Now, moving on to his basic details. From everything we've seen so far, he's expected to be a 5-star Spectro character, and most sources agree that he'll likely use Gauntlets as his weapon. None of this is officially confirmed yet, but the consistency across sources is what makes it interesting. Let's talk about his role in combat. According to information shared by Seele, Luuk is expected to be a main damage dealer, and more specifically, a character who heavily focuses on basic attack damage. He's also tied to the new Toon Rupture and Toon Strain responses, which already tells us that his gameplay is going to feel very different from most characters we currently have. Now, before we go any further, I want to clear up a big misconception I've seen everywhere. After the recent drip marketing, it should be pretty clear that Emeth is the actual mecha transforming character, not Luuk. So no, Luuk is not a full mecha unit. And yes, I know I was a little sad too, but that doesn't mean Luuk isn't visually insane. One thing many of you probably noticed is that Luuk's veins look different compared to other characters. That's not just a design choice. It's because Luuk is expected to manipulate his own blood and turn it into weapons. We already have clear examples of this, including a scythe and even a cross. And before anyone says this is just speculation, this actually comes from official artwork commissioned by Kuro Games, not fan art. You can literally see his blood forming into different constructs. So when you combine that with everything else, Luuk starts to feel very unique. He's not mecha, but according to information shared by Ruben, he is expected to have mechanical style armor, similar to something you'd see with Iron Man think tech-enhanced armor layered over his body, mixed with these blood-based weapon animations. Honestly, that combination fits his background perfectly. Now, let's connect this back to gameplay, because this is where all starts to make sense. We all know the Rite of Gilded Revelation set hasn't really had a proper home yet. It focuses heavily on basic attack buffs, which most characters just don't fully benefit from. But remember what we talked about earlier, Luuk is expected to scale primarily with basic attack damage. Suddenly, this set doesn't look bad anymore. In fact, it might have been designed with him in mind. On top of that, Luuk's interaction with the new two mechanics opens up the possibility that he might have two different combat states or modes. Not a full transformation, but enough to change how he plays and keep his gameplay fresh and skill-based. This part is still speculation, but the pieces line up really well. As for team compositions, two characters immediately stand out. Mornai and Linyi. Both of them seem like they'd naturally complement Luuk's expected playstyle. That said, we're still missing a lot of concrete information, so take this part with a grain of salt. And honestly, that's everything we know about Luuk right now. As soon as more information drops, I'll make sure to update you guys immediately. If you made it all the way to the end, you're an absolute legend.